Hello! Welcome to another whatever this is reading vlog. I don't know if it's going to be a week, I don't know if it's going to be two, I don't know if it's going to be less than a week, because it's Wednesday. But it is the 1st of September, which means Bookoplathon and the Magical Readathon have begun. I am rolling as I go for Bookoplathon and then hoping to fit that into Magical Readathon. My community shelf cards are all the Magical Readathon prompts because that makes sense. I have this little crystal as my counter for the board. And I've just got the board on my iPad, I haven't printed it out this time around. I have some dice, but I haven't done TBR Pursuit for September. I needed a month away from doing a set TBR. Long story short, if you didn't know, I've been going through some pretty shitty stuff with my mental health, general well-being, and so on, and I'm trying to eliminate as many sources of stress as I can, because would you look at it? I have a stress disorder. And it's kicking my butt at the minute, so I am, trying to eliminate as many sources of stress as I can, so that I only have to deal with the really essential. So not doing a TBR and rolling as I go, I think, is going to be a way to just take it a bit easier. I completely failed last month's TBR, but it is what it is, and I really don't have the capacity to worry about it, and I know that you guys are fine with that anyway, but just so you know. Anyway, yeah, readathons galore, and I haven't got a clue what I'm reading. I am still currently reading Malice. I am only a little bit into this, so if whatever I get on my first roll I can fit Malice for, I'm going to. Basically, I don't care that I've already started it. I only started it yesterday, which was a silly thing, really. But yeah, if I can fit this in for my first roll, I absolutely will. But yeah, I suppose the first thing to do is roll. So let's do that. So this is what we're working with. I've got a picture of the Bookoplathon board up on my iPad, because I haven't printed it or made it, so it's just there. Some dice from Monopoly, and then my little counter, which is just this smoky quartz crystal. It's very cute and little, and that is just sat on go, waiting for us. I have not printed or made cards because I don't have a printer and I couldn't be bothered to make any, so I just have this Word document over here, and then we'll just use a random number generator to pick them. I've got all of the Magical Readathon prompts for Community Shelf because that made sense, and then Chance is obviously books that I am excited about reading / need to read really soon, and ones that I'm not so bothered about reading immediately. So yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do if I get a double, because I'm rolling as I go, so I don't really know what to do, because I can't exactly add another roll, so I guess we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, all fingers are crossed for whatever comes up, meaning I can just read Malice, because that's what I want to do. So, let's just have our roll, I guess. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Humans. Oh. Humans. That works out very well because the main characters in this book, as far as I'm aware, are humans. Armies of men and giants, actually. There are giants there as well. But men. There are many men. So that is a decent first prompt, actually. That's quite boring. But yeah, I like that. I'll go with that. Malice it is. Hey! Success. Hello, happy 2nd of September. I don't think I told you yesterday that Malice is also counting for my Magical Readathon as a book with a map, but it is, by the way. But that's not why I came here today. Today, I got a parcel
from Europa Editions. Thank you so much, Europa Editions, for a finished copy of The Storm of Echoes. This is on one of my chance cards. I would really like to read it because I also have the ARC here, which is the floppiest thing. I love it. But I haven't been able to read it yet, so this is definitely one of my chance cards that I would love to pull. Pretty please. This is the 4th book in the Mirror Visitor quartet, so the first one, A Winter's Promise. Got them all over here. This series, remember me raving about this and how much I love this? I've read the first 3. This is the 4th and final one, and I want to read it as soon as I can, ideally. But you know, Bookoplathon will have other things planned for me, I'm sure. But yeah, 4th book, and I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. It's about Ophelia, who has the power to travel through mirrors, and she is kind of forced into a marriage with this guy Thorn from a snowy distant arc, so a little bit of that polar fantasy vibe there. However, he is, as his name suggests, a little bit thorny, and she's very confused about why her, and she's kind of thrust into this political plot, and there's lots of like family feuds, and there's been some murder, and it's kind of turned a little bit religious, and there's like a religious war, and this world is split up into arcs, and each arc has like a family spirit, and these family spirits are part of this wider thing, and I can't tell you too much more than that because spoilers, but book 4, I'm really excited to see where this goes and how this ends. But I have loved the first 3 books, and I'm really excited to read the end of it. So thank you very much, Europa Editions, for these. I hope I can get to them this month. That would be ideal. In other news, Malice is going well. I'm like 170-ish pages into that. Really enjoying it. The plot is making sense. I was a little bit confused to start with all of the perspectives in different places. Not quite wrapping my head around that, but I think I've got my head around it, and I'm at a point where I kind of know where the plot's going, which is great. But yeah, that's it. Today I think I'm going to take myself outside because that seems like a good idea. It's not a particularly nice day, but I feel the desire for fresh air, so I think I might take a walk to the park, maybe sit on a bench in the park and read for a bit. Not that it's massively sunny, but just for some fresh air and to get out, because I should do that. Yeah, I'm trying to be high energy. I'm trying to be active today. We'll see if that works. If I get tired of it though, I'm gonna stop. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might also take myself to the crystal shop because I've just looked over here and seen my crystals and thought, you know what, I want more of them. So I might do that too. That seems like a good idea. Okay, let's go. Also, another thing before we go, which kind of feels like a shameless plug, but I've been waiting for an opportunity to tell you about this and haven't done that yet. I have swapped my bag over to this purple one from 17 London. You may be familiar with me loving 17 London. I really love 17 London's backpacks. They are affordable, they are stylish, and they are so friggin' waterproof, right? This isn't sponsored, they haven't paid me to say this, I just love these bags. This one was the one I was using for the longest time. I can't remember the name of the style off the top of my head, but it's the one with the side pocket, so when it's on your back, you can still get into it from the side pocket. It's great. But this, right, I had my book, my camera, my purse, my charger, the sort of things I carry around with me every day in this bag. And I was at my mum's, and we were in the garden. And I kind of sat it down next to the garden patio furniture thing, and forgot about it. It absolutely pissed it down. Like, torrential rain for hours. And I'd forgotten it was there. So we'd all run indoors. I'd forgotten that my bag was there entirely. It was sat in the rain almost all day, until I went to leave and thought, oh my god, no, I left my bag out in the rain. And I went to pick it up. The bag itself, like on the outside, was soaked. And I thought my book is going to be wrecked, my camera's in there, I really hope it's okay. I opened it, and the inside was completely dry. My book was fine, my camera was fine, the inside was totally dry. The front pocket wasn't so much, like the things in the front pocket, I just had some receipts and stuff in here. That was wet. But my book and my camera, all in the like main compartment of the bag, completely dry. No damage whatsoever. I was amazed. And I've been meaning to tell you about that, because I have promoted them a few times. These were gifts to me. I think I got both of these in February time during Polathon. They were sent to me. They haven't asked me to say this. I feel like I need to reiterate that. I've just been waiting to tell you about it. And I thought, oh, as I'm swapping my bag over, because I haven't used the purple one yet, and I fancied a change, whilst I was doing that, it would be a good opportunity to tell you about the saviour that this bag was. But yeah, here comes the shameless plug sort of bit. I do have a link with them where if you purchase through the link, I get a 5% commission, I think it is. I'll leave the details of it down below, and there's a discount code, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But I'll let you know the details of it down below. If you wanted to check them out, I do get a commission, you do get a discount, but they're incredibly affordable as it is. I think the most expensive one's like 35 quid or something, but they're good. So, yeah. Anyway, I am gonna head out now. I just wanted to let you know about that story.
Hello, it's been a little while since we spoke. I'm pretty sure the last time I spoke to you, I was going out to the park and to town and stuff. And I fully intended on kind of vlogging as I went, and then I didn't. But I did make some purchases. I went into the bookshop and came across this. My Neighbour Totoro, the Studio Ghibli movie book. And you know, I did my cozy Sunday with Kiki's delivery service where I read the book and watched the movie. I think I might do that again, but with Totoro, and I love the fact that this hardback kind of matches the Kiki's delivery service one. Like, it's a similar sort of size and a hardback without a dust jacket, with it just printed onto the actual hardback. It looks really cute. Look at it. Look at it. And it's got like the artwork from the movie and stuff in the book. Will I be able to find one? Yes. Difficult with one hand, but it's got like the original artwork from the movie in the book as well. So I'm excited about that. And then I also went to the crystal shop and bought a few new crystals. I picked up this one, this really bright orange one. The colour just called me, and I wanted something pretty, and yeah, Brian's doing some DIY, sorry if you can hear that. But this was calling to me, so I got this. And I also picked up this big old clear piece. I think this is what they call like a fire and ice piece, because it's all like cracked and shattered and stuff on the inside. But I love the look of this piece. I'm a big fan. So I got that. And then because I am a sucker for smoky quartz, I got another piece of smoky quartz with all this like roughness on it. I really liked that. But yeah, I got another piece of that because smoky quartz is my fave. So yeah, that was all of my shopping. Book-wise, I am now 230 pages into Malice and enjoying it very much. However, me and Jake are going away this weekend. We have a hotel booked for Saturday night and Sunday night because we're going to Slam Dunk on Sunday, which is a pop-punk music festival thing. From what I've seen online, they're very up there with the COVID restriction things, and they're not just accepting double vaccination things. You need proof of a negative test in order to get in and stuff, so feeling okay about that-ish, but I have had my second vaccine. Now, I know it won't be effective yet, but I have had my second vaccine. I had that this morning, and obviously will still be
as sensible as can be. But that does mean that we are away in a hotel for a couple of days, and I want to take another book with me. Like, realistically, I know I won't finish Malice, but I kind of am really in the mood for a middle grade. So I'm debating doing a second Bookopoly roll just to try and get a middle grade. I think we should do that quickly. I've got my dice here and my little piece. And I think I'm going to do it just to try and get a middle grade because I'm in the mood for one. So let's give it a whack. See what happens. Right, here we are. I was on humans, so let's roll and see what we get. 3. 1, 2, 3. Monsters. That's a very small roll. Monsters. Let's see what I can do with that. That should be a nice one to get for a middle grade. Monsters, right? So I'm going for a Vanishing of Griffins, which is the second song in the Songs of Magic series by S.A. Patrick. The first one was A Darkness of Dragons, which I really enjoyed. I listened to the audiobook for it, but I really enjoyed it. Hopefully the audio's on Scribd, I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to reading this one, and there are dragons and griffins, which I mean are more mythological creatures, but there's a whole village on fire here, so maybe the dragons are a bit more monstrous, and there are definitely monstrous people, and there are dracogryphs as well as dragons and griffins, and so on. Monster puppies. I just saw the word monster on the back here. They take peril in their stride, facing monster puppies, pirate kings, toxic baby dragons, and freezing griffin fights. And the evil piper is the deadliest of foes. Yeah, this definitely counts for monsters. I am looking forward to this. Yay! Awesome. I'm going to take this with me and Malice, and we'll see if I actually get any reading done at all whilst I'm out. But yay for roll number 2. Good morning! You're not going to turn around. People can still see you. Hello. It's... what day is it? Sunday. Sunday. Dolled myself up a little bit. Haven't worn this much makeup in quite a long time. But we're going to Slam Dunk. Woo! I'm not going to take my camera, obviously. I might film a couple bits on my phone and try and pop them in. But, you know, copyright and all of that, so I probably won't get a lot. But exciting! Yay!
And it is going to require each and every person in this room to get
Hello, you're on my desk. You're not at the right height for me to do an update. I don't know if I've spoken to you since we came back from Slam Dunk, but we had a good time. And since then I have read in the garden a bit, and I went to the park today, went and sat in the bee garden. You might have seen some b-roll of some bees. B-roll. But I have finished A Vanishing of Griffins by S.A. Patrick. This is the second book in the Songs of Magic trilogy. The third one comes out next year. I'm really excited for it. I really like these. It's fun, light-hearted, adventurous, friendship-filled, and I just had a really good time with it. I liked it just as much as I liked Darkness of Dragons, and I cannot wait for whatever the third and final one is going to be. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, so hurrah! I am still 300 pages into Malice, still going with that one. I'll try and focus a little more on that tomorrow, and see if I can make some decent progress. But yeah, I think what I've decided I'm going to do for September vlogs is do 3, like, 10-day vlogs. So we have, like, Bookoplathon part 1, part 2 and part 3. So it's the 8th today, so hopefully I will finish Malice in this vlog, if I can finish it within the next couple of days. That would be really nice, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to do that. So we will see what happens, but yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can have a nice reading day, but we'll see how it goes.
There could be a good place to sit you. This works. But, hello, update. It is the 9th of September. I've decided I'm going to do vlogs this month in like 3 sets of 10 days. Have I already told you this? Maybe. So I really wanted to finish Malice tomorrow so that I could have finished 2 books. So I have read over 200 pages of this today, and holy shit, I am loving it so much. I started on page 301 today. So I was there. I've read all that today to get to page 504, so just over 300 pages, and I don't want to stop. Things have kicked off. I am loving the action. I'm loving the political intrigue. I, for the longest time, have not known who to trust or who I think is involved in what plot. I definitely have, like, my suspicions, and, like, I think I kind of know-ish what's going on, but it is only the first book, so I expect things to change again anyway. But loving the vibes so much. I'm having a very good time. And I still have, like, 130 pages left-ish, but I'm having such a fantastic time and have just kind of powered through reading a couple hundred pages today and haven't updated you on that. So yeah, honestly, the next time we chat about this I will probably have finished it. But yeah, I'm having a very good time. I'm very glad that I finished reading this because I bought the special editions from the Broken Binding that cost an arm and a leg. So glad that I am enjoying it because I've got them coming at some point. But I expected to. It's got all the vibes that I love. It's got the political intrigue of all the different, like, kingdoms and the High King, and there's betrayal, and then there's, like, rebels, and there's giants, and there's some elemental magic, and there's, like, an animal companion thing as well, and having a good time. Prophecy is a big thing. There is a prophecy that is to be fulfilled. And the thing where I'm like, I don't know who I think is who, is in relation to that prophecy. Like, it's kind of pushed as one way, but is it that way? Is it the other way? I don't know. But I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I just wanted to update you and let you know about that. But yeah, I'm probably going to edit a video now before I continue reading because I have got to where I wanted to get to today. But it's only 7:30. And I have a video that I could edit, so I may well do that.
and then go back to reading. But yeah. Precious. Hello! I told you that the next time you saw me it would be because I finished Malice by John Gwynne. I actually finished this morning. I just haven't vlogged at all today, so I finished Malice. This was so good. Like, so good. I read 227 pages in like an evening and a morning. Like over half of this book I read pretty much like non-stop. I just couldn't put it down. Like, it was so good. I loved it. I've done a reactions vlog for my patrons because it was our buddy read pick for Patreon, so I do like a completely spoiler-free reactions, just like quick immediate reactions vlog for my patrons. So I've done that and I've edited that, so that should be going up soon for them. But oh my god, I just loved it. It was action-packed, it was political, there was so much intrigue around this prophecy and so much distrust and betrayal and everything that I could have wanted, and I am so excited to continue this series. 5 stars to Malice. 5 stars. I just loved it so very much. So that is that. And that means I've read 2 books for Bookoplathon in 10 days, which is fine. I'm not gonna like beat myself up about that or like try and put more pressure on me than I can handle, because I'm still in a fragile space myself, and honestly my mental health over the last few days has kind of plummeted again, but I'm just kind of rolling with it, just going with the flow as it were, and trying to do the best I can to look after myself. But I filmed a vlog and as I've already mentioned, I think I've mentioned I'm going to separate September into 3 vlogs of 10 days. So here's your first 10 day, 2 books. Can I beat 2 books in the next 10 days? Who knows? What's my next role going to be? Who knows? My patrons know. They've already been told. But yeah, I will see you in the next vlog of 10 days to see how that went. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me for this. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in whatever video comes next, whether it's that next vlog or anything else in between, I don't know, but I'll see you there. Bye!